Welcome back to KJ Knowledge House. Today, we're excited to share with you a podcast on how to speak fluently. Whether you're a language learner or just looking to improve your communication skills, this episode is packed with valuable tips and insights to help you speak with confidence and clarity. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the podcast. Welcome to our podcast, English Mastery. I'm your host, Kashif, and I'm excited to have Umar joining me today. We're going to discuss one of the most important aspects of language learning, speaking fluently.
Hi everyone, I'm Umar, and I'm looking forward to sharing my own experiences and learning from Sir Kashif today.
So, Umar, let's start with the basics. Why is speaking fluently so important for language learners?
I think it's because when you can speak fluently, you can communicate more effectively and confidently. It opens up so many doors, whether it's for travel, work, or just making new friends.
That's absolutely right. Fluency is key to unlocking your full potential as a language learner. Now let's dive into some tips and tricks for achieving fluency. So, what are some strategies that you found helpful for improving your fluency? Umar.
Well, one thing that's worked for me is practicing with native speakers, whether it's through language exchange apps or just talking to friends. It's helped me get used to the rhythm and flow of the language.
That's a great point. Practicing with native speakers is an excellent way to improve your fluency. Another strategy is to focus on pronunciation. Listen to native speakers and try to mimic their intonation and rhythm.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to not be afraid to make mistakes when you're trying to speak fluently. It's easy to get caught up in worrying about grammar and vocabulary. But the most important thing is to just keep talking and practicing.
That's great advice, Umar. Now let's talk about some common obstacles that language learners face when trying to improve their fluency. What are some challenges that you've faced, and how have you overcome them?
One thing that's held me back in the past is feeling self conscious about my accent or making mistakes. But I've realized that everyone starts somewhere, and the most important thing is to just keep practicing and having fun.
That's a great attitude to have. And finally, what advice would you give to our listeners who are struggling to improve their fluency?
I would say don't give up, keep practicing, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. And most importantly, find a language learning community or buddy to support and motivate you.
Thanks for sharing your insights and experiences with us today, Umar. If you're listening and want to improve your fluency, be sure to check out our resources page for more tips and tricks.
And don't forget to practice speaking with native speakers and focus on pronunciation. Thanks for having me on the show, Sir Kashif.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of KJ Knowledge House. We hope you found these tips and insights helpful in your journey to speak fluently. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to discuss, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more language learning tips and resources. Remember, the key to speaking fluently is consistent practice and a willingness to take risks. Keep practicing, and don't be afraid to make mistakes.